Welcome everyone to I Am Kira, and today I am sitting here in the majesty of 12 hummingbirds, our sacred sanctuary, our sacred retreat center, and I'm sitting here. It is April 24th, 2026, and I wanted to come forward to you today. I've been talking a lot about April. I've been talking a lot about these moments. I hope that you have been watching all of my predictions and that you have been looking at everything that is happening, because this moment matters. And I want to get your attention right now by saying that, remember, tomorrow, if you're catching this live at April 25, 2026, this is the moment to remember that we will be setting the pace through 2032. So I want you to breathe that in. Everything that has happened from April 13 to 25, and specifically between the 21st through the 25th, all of that has happened to be able to prepare us, to be able to show us. These will be the moments when humanity will look back and see in history how these dominoes came together and how they started falling. Now, one of the things that I encourage you to do right now is to pay attention. And if you're catching this in real time, right now, what started on April 21? Who are you with? What's happening? Where are you going? What's around you? What is the universe revealing? 21, 22, 23, today as I'm filming this, 24, and tomorrow, the kahuna moment when Uranus is going to just boom. It's going to enter Gemini, and it's going to put us into a multi-year rapid shift. And I want you to really hear that. I'm like, rapid. And I'm sorry, guys, I have the sun all over me, which is why I've got my glasses on. But this is a rapid shift until 2032. And I'm really looking at you right now and saying, remember. And this is why I wanted to film in the energy of the Pyramid of Peace. This pyramid right there that I am pointing at was built in 2022 through the United Nations Peace Week program. It was built during the 99 Days of Peace. It is the world's tallest bamboo golden ratio pyramid. It is 72 feet, 22 meters high. Get all those 22s, right? And I wanted to be in the energy of this because it is the only one in the world. And right behind it there, you see that white right there? Yeah, that tent. That is our double spiral labyrinth, one of 3 labyrinths that we have here. And behind it all, you see the beautiful Compadres Mountains. We live in a very sacred valley here, and I'm broadcasting to you. I'm coming to you from the Andes Mountains. I'm sharing all this with you because this is a moment of rebirth. And here, everything is rebirthing, including some construction across the street. And I apologize. I'm going to try and soften that a little bit for you. But when you gaze around, and I'm going to lift the computer up for a moment, at the bluest skies you will have ever seen, and you see the way that the breezes are here. And if we're lucky, we'll have a few condors fly over. This is a moment to remember that you have prepared for this. And through, I have to put the glasses back on, through the yoga of self-ascension, through the gift of bringing you into you, through the gift of starting with your hands on your heart, in this moment, I trust myself. Your journey is unfolding, and humanity's journey is shifting right now. These are the days that put us together. These were the days that brought it all in. What has your attention? What's happening? And remember, no matter when you're watching this, we are time stamping in this moment. Even the birds are singing right now. I hope you can hear them. As we time stamp this in, whenever you receive this, it will have been on that moment in what we call April 25, 2026, that a new cycle begins, and it's going to be rapid shift, and that cycle is going to move through 2032. Now, this is happening for you personally. This is happening for you locally. This is happening for you in every aspect of your being. This is happening in multiple dimensions, and I've been talking about this a lot lately, that many of us are having clear memories and experiencing multiple potentialities. That's okay. You are not crazy. What's important is to allow your consciousness to lift with that, to allow that to come in so that you can be clear on this dimension. Right now, all that you are took birth for this moment. Everything that you are took birth for this moment. And that's why I'm inviting you to pay attention and to hang in there. Subscribe to this channel. and get down here if you can on July 31, 2026 for the opening. Tomorrow, on April 25, in the energy of what is happening in the world, the Kenyari are coming to this property to celebrate with us. And we will be taking video, and it will all be in the next episode of Expanding Consciousness, which is all about rebirth. And so in that moment of rebirth, I want to invite a beautiful guest to be with me for a few moments, and her name is Falling Snow Woman. Many of you know her as Susan Sturdivant. Get on in here, Susan. And we have been honored that at a time of great need, that at a time when my world really was being crushed, right after the transition, the ascension of wisdom teacher Sri Ram Ka, this beautiful woman came and moved in here. And she gave of her heart and her life and her love. And you've been here how long now, living here?
Over 2 years.
Yeah, it's a little over.
Yeah.
So she's been living here over 2 years now. And prior to that, lived in Maine for her whole life. And I used to just wonder how anyone could live in land that cold. And the reason that Falling Snow Woman is with us today is that we've known each other how long?
20 years.
That's so 20 years. So Sue met us. You found Sri and I through our radio show.
Yep, Higher Love.
That's right. Yeah, that's when we were on.
That was in early 2006.
Seventh Wave Radio. It was first #1 radio show that we had, and that's where you found us. And did I do a mini soul reading for you? Most likely.
No, I actually ended up having a full reading from you.
Thank you.
And I finally listened. I kept getting, you need to have a reading. Okay, I'll put it off for a while. And I finally did. And then I came to my first Avesa. Like I knew before we were done with the reading, I needed to be there.
And so here we are 20 years later. And I want to share with all of you that one of the reasons Sue is here is that Sue is retiring. And what that means is that she is moving on up and becoming the girl in the big city of Cuenca and launching, finally, I'm so excited, Falling Snow Woman. And I really encourage you, if you're looking for the authentic thing for ceremony, reach out to her and I'll let you know how you can do that. And of course, she'll be coming back and forth here as well, supporting with the ceremonies here. And Sue, I want to just ask about your journey. It's been a 20-year journey to get to this moment. And I mean, would any of us thought, in 2006, I was living in a beautiful ranch in New Mexico and just had not even, Guatemala was a year later. So I had just started, no, it was that year. It was the same year. It was the same year. And you were living in Maine and found us online. Talk to us about that 20-year journey of self-ascension that's brought you to now.
Well, one thing I do have to say is the whole community has been like a rock to me.
Yeah.
And we've been through so much together over the last 20 years.
So true.
And like you guys were with me during my surgery, through everything that we all with Shri and, everything that we all went through together. And I don't think I could have done it without you. So this is bittersweet for me because we've grown together for 20 years.
And I know a lot of you watching right now know Sue. Give her a comment right below. And if you don't know her, give her a comment because she was really Shri's right hand in everything that they did so that I could continually bring forward for you. And so Sue has been behind the scenes. If you have not had the honor of knowing her, then send her a chat right now. Send her a thank you because she has been foundational in making sure that the work of the yoga of self-ascension continues. And she's leaving big shoes to follow.
Aww,
that's true. That's true. She knows that's true. So talk to us more about that journey.
Well, it's been steps and stages and cycles. And this is a 20-year cycle ending, not to mention another 8-year cycle ending for me tomorrow.
Now, I want you to take that in. This is tomorrow, right, guys? What was I just talking about? April 25. What's happening? Uranus is entering Gemini. Massive shift that'll begin tomorrow through 2032. Now, tell us about your personal moment with that.
Yeah. Uranus has been a pain in my existence for 8 years.
No pun intended.
It's transiting out of my sign and all the challenges and everything are going with it. And I
Yes.
know I needed those challenges to get me to where I am right now. And so, but I'm going to be happy to take a breath once it
Yes.
transits into Gemini tomorrow. Thank you, Gemini. And, but, you know, we've grown so much together, like God, the seven polarities, the escalator to, you know, the escalator to ascension.
2015 through
Um,
2021, which was the 7-year escalation of the 7 polarities of free will. If you don't know what she's talking about, go to iamkira.net and find out. It's
And
important.
all that was true. Like every step, it was spot on. And it was a guide for us to walk through those years together and
Yeah.
to navigate it and make it more gracefully than, you know, than I could have, that's for sure. And so every step of the way, everything that Kira and Shri and Kira brought forward, and now Hank, you know, it's such a gift and a blessing that um, we have the wisdom and guidance to help carry us through on the planet, especially now. It's so important right now. So yeah, so I'm not going far, and you're always in my heart and my soul, and I'll be around.
Oh,
I
all
will
the
be
time,
around.
all the time. And
Yeah.
what I love, Sue, is that through the yoga of self-ascension, I think about, from finding us on the radio to coming to Avesa workshops and and journeys and get down here July 31 for the opening. You found a journey of your life, and so now Sue is able and excited to be moving into Cuenca, which is an incredibly UNESCO World Heritage City, which if you come down here, you will see, and to really let herself be herself. And so we are so grateful to celebrate. I'm not calling this a retirement. I'm calling this a graduation. I think
It's
it's a
yeah,
graduation.
it's like the next cycle of life is beginning for me. So,
Yay, we love that.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So remember, and Sue, thank you, that in this moment, everything is rebirthing. We did not consciously select this date. And that's why Sue is here today. And that's part of what I'm inviting you to do. Pay attention. What has been happening 21 through 25? What is going on in your life? Because right now matters. This is setting the stage. And starting on the 25th, we are in a cycle that will last through 2032. I will be with you again for the predictions, the full predictions for when we get to May, what is coming ahead. But right now, and whenever you would catch this, it's the right moment. You're in that essence of that energy. Know that you're ready. Look back, pay attention. What is really being revealed in front of you? And then breathe it in and decide. This is your moment. It's humanity's moment. And Sue, falling snow woman, it is her moment. I don't know what I would have done without you.
I don't know what I would have done without you.
It's so true. And what I know is that Sue is one of my dearest friends that will always be here, and that we are holding each other as we are holding you. Hey, Sue, what do you say to that?
Hey, I'm loving you guys, and know how amazing and special you are, and just keep saying yes. You know, keep
Yes,
going forward.
yes, get down here.